getting hard to shuffle. One of my cards is in the upright. Let me see. Hello, welcome to Elevation Works. How are you guys doing today? I hope you are doing well on this lovely, blessed Sunday. All right. We got a full moon eclipse coming up on March the 3rd. I think we're in Pisces season. The moon is in Aquarius right now. Okay. So let's just do a generalized read. Y'all know I'm gonna do these 6 houses because I love astrology. Okay. All right. So if you've been watching me, you know the 6 houses of astrology. First house, second house, third house, fourth house, fifth house, sixth house. And then I'm going to follow it up with some career and life messages, okay? From the Career and Life Oracle deck. We're going to keep them over there till we get ready. I got a big bucket of chicken. Hey, Moonlight. Hey, Gavin. Today's your birthday. Happy birthday. Not Ray. All right, y'all. Let's get started. Okay. We're going to look at the first house first. That's ruled by Aries and Mars. Your first house is how you see yourself. You're welcome. I'm good. Thank you for asking. Like the video, y'all. Like the video. First house. Yeah, the tarot cards. Your first house, you got the Knight of Pentacles. So right now, you are taking it slow, okay? Slow and steady wins the race. 5 of Wands in reverse at the bottom of the deck. You don't feel like you're in any type of competition with anyone, okay? You're just doing what's best for you. You're walking your own path. Things may be slow right now, but you are being very particular, you know, with your situation, whether that's finances, whether that's a new job. You're taking your time, okay? You're taking your time. You might even be in school, okay? You're being very studious and you're being a good steward of your money, of your finances, okay? That's for your first house. We're going to clarify these too. See, look. 7 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Now, these are for this read. Let me do this disclaimer. This read is for high vibrating individuals, okay? Not nobody low vibrating. Somebody who's done their work. So you are investing. You're working very hard with the 7 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, okay? 5 of Wands in reverse. You're competing only with yourself at this time. All right? Let's move on to your second house. Your second house is ruled by Taurus and Venus, okay? Taurus rules the financial banking matters. How's your finances looking? Second house. Second house. Tower. Now look. You got Scorpio energy coming out for your second house collective, okay? Whoever you are. Now, in this second house, I'm getting both energies, like a big energy. Okay. So, yeah, I'm getting good energy. You might be getting ready to find your dream job or get that loan for that dream business you want to start. Okay, you might be winning the lottery here. Somebody might be winning the lottery. Okay, go get your stretch off from the gas station. Some of them just $1. All right, but some big changes about to go down in your financial house. Okay, your second house, Taurus, Venus energy. That also, your second house will also be affected by how you're vibrating. Okay, are you vibrating on a level of love in abundance? Are you allowing that love and abundance to come into your aura? Okay. The other energy I'm getting off of this tarot card is somebody losing it all. Looks at the bottom of the deck. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Somebody about to lose it all in their second house. This is their tower. So if you're about to lose something and you are of a high vibration, take that as a lesson. Okay. God does this. God tears things down. The foundation of things that was built on sand, okay, and that was going to sink anyway. Something that you weren't supposed to be invested in, or you weren't supposed to be investing with somebody. He's going to tear that down so you can start over again. Okay, this also could be you, because you got your first house with that Knight of Pentacles energy. See how that horse just sitting there? Okay, you're taking it slow, or you're not invested in something as quickly as you used to. Equal give and take at the bottom of the deck is in reverse here. And that's causing a tower for somebody, okay, in their finances. You're not giving to someone as easily as you used to. And that could be energy. Energy is currency, all right? It's money. Your energy is very important. If you're of a high vibration like myself, your energy is very potent, okay? You can make anything shake with a 2 pennies in your pocket. All right. So, Tower, Major Arcana. Get ready. Steady yourself. If you're in the high vibration, your second house of finances here. Taurus energy, banking systems, financial institutions, and this could be banking systems and financial institutions that are getting ready to get torn down. Okay. For cheating their customers, or doing illegal things with their funds. That's all. That energy is worldwide, right here, for institutions, banking, financial institutions. Okay. All right. Let's move on to your third house. Third house is ruled by Gemini and Mercury. Mercury is a planet of communication. Any type of communication, letters, text, calls, whispers, secrets, all type of communication. And Gemini, that's the two-face. That's two-face. Going back and forth over a thing. You could be going back and forth with somebody. Let's see. For your third house of communication, Mercury energy, Holy Spirit, the third house. What do they need to know? All right, you got the Ten of Cups in reverse coming out here. So the Ten of Cups in reverse, y'all. Hey, Abigail. The Ten of Cups speaks of family, groups of people. If it was in an upright, it would be happiness, okay? But you got the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. That's 1010, okay? You could be seeing the numbers 1010. Look up that angel number. A group of people is getting some type of communication, okay? That's causing them burdens. This is going right along with this second house energy. Somebody's getting some communications. I also saw the Page of Wands as well at the bottom of the deck somewhere. Somebody getting some communications that whatever that investment was, okay, or whoever they were dealing with, business-wise, there's a whole group of people here, upset, angry, don't know what to do. Lies catching up with them. Okay? They're trying to tell one lie to cover up the next lie. All this shit is crumbling down on somebody here. This is Pisces energy, Scorpio energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo energy out here with these pentacles. Sagittarius energy at the bottom of the deck. I'm getting from this also, this is a sentence getting ready to be handed down. Somebody might have been waiting a long time for something to come to fruition. Maybe a court case, because I saw the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck here. You got the King of Swords. That could be a lawyer, a judge, somebody in authority that's laying down a ruling that's going to sit somebody on their ass. Or this situation here, it's going to make somebody sick. Whatever this information is, okay? That's coming. Just some heavy communication coming to somebody in their third house. Let's move on to the fourth house. Fourth house is about your home, okay? Moon in Cancer rules that house. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Now, goddamn. Now, that's a low vibrational, either male or female. It don't matter. Capricorn, Taurus energy. Fourth house. Now, fourth house deals a lot with mother energy. So, I can confidently say this is a low vibrational mom or wife energy that you're dealing with in this fourth house, who's very emotional, greedy. This person also could use some type of divination to gain funds. If this energy has used some type of divination to gain funds in your energy, that's where this tower is coming in at in the second house. Okay. If this person used some type of divination or energy to gain funds in this second house of Taurus and Venus, okay, some type of manipulation using looks or body, is getting ready to affect her family. She's getting communication that this is getting ready to affect a whole group of people, okay? But this is a whole group of people working with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. A lot of emotions. The moon represents fear, okay? The moon also represents things unseen. The moon represents darkness, secrets, okay? This Queen of Pentacles in reverse is manifesting in a very unethical way, low vibrational way. This is someone in your home, in your energy, okay? Or you take this how it resonates. But some shit about to come to a standstill, okay? Because this Tower card is out here. Ten of Pentacles, this is affecting a lot of people. What it look like I'm doing, Fernando? What it look like I'm doing? Yeah, something about to come to an end. Greedy. This person will take anybody down. If you're living with a person like this person will take your ass down in a heartbeat. See that? Five of Swords and Queen of Cups there in the upright. I'm getting some destiny swapping energy here as well. Y'all still trying to do that? What's going on? What is going on? Lord. Let's move on to the fifth house. Somebody's house about to crumble. Now, this Nine of Cups came out crossing. I'm going to keep it like that. Fifth house is ruled by Leo in the sun. Okay? So somebody's getting ready to find out what somebody's wish fulfillment was. Okay? Somebody getting ready to find out what somebody really like to do here. And if this Queen of Pentacles in reverse in this fourth house has been living high off the hog or high off of your energy or has built something up, okay, on your energy or the energy of children or whatever, divination, like I said, that's heavy. That's about to come to an end. Your fifth house is relationships, romantic relationships, and your creativity here. Look, the Empress at the bottom of the deck. Watching the Empress. See, I told you this got some type of destiny swap energy in it. Like, y'all know y'all can't do that shit no more, right? Like, if you're low vibrating, if you're dealing in this divination, trying to manifest off of somebody else's energy, i.e. the Empress here, watching every move, watching her or his every move. This could be an emperor as well. This person is protected. You can no longer interfere with their path. You're not going to get this. Whatever relationship you thought you were going to get, if you were using some type of glamour spells, all this shit is wearing off. It's wearing off. Pisces energy again. Okay? Pisces energy heavy. Earth and water energy heavy in this read. Somebody looking into your past, trying to see how they can bring balance to a situation here. Somebody looking into your relationships. Maybe they found out who you're supposed to be with and they want to try to affect that, or they have found out that they can no longer affect it because it's happening, it's here. If this relationship or this business has not manifested in the physical, get ready, get ready, get ready. Second house, finances. Told you, get your stretch off for something, baby. Play the lottery. You could be coming into this finances with your partner. I'm telling you, it's marriage and everything at the bottom of this deck, but I ain't finna show it. Let's move on to the sixth house. The sixth house is the Virgo energy. It's what kind of work you do and who you work for. See that? Look at that. Sixth house. Now, either you an exercise instructor or something, because the Five of Wands is about, getting active to get healthy. Okay, happy birthday. But sixth house, you got some conflict going on with your workplace. Okay, the people you work with, is some competition going on. Now that was out in the reverse in the beginning. So if you're the high vibrating individual, baby, you just waiting your time because you got this Knight of Pentacles energy. Is how you're feeling about yourself right now. You're taking it easy. You are not in any competition with somebody, in some competition with you in whatever you do for your work. Okay, somebody's competing with you here. Five of Wands, Leo energy, and they're being very strategic in that. Yeah, Queen of Wands energy, maybe a Scorpio, and another Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Yep, could be your supervisor or something, or another co-worker. But they're definitely trying to manifest an end for you so they can take your place. Take this how it resonates, though. Okay? Capricorn devil energy out here with the Eight of Wands. Let's clarify some of these cards. I'm sorry. Lost your job. Keep looking, keep praying. Something to come up. Sometimes when we lose stuff, it's for our own good, so we can get on the right path. It ain't all the time always bad. You got to change your perspective about your situation sometimes. Change your perspective. Let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles for your first house. Knight of Pentacles for the first house. I'm going to pull some career and life cards, y'all, when I get through with this. All right, yeah. So, You don't feel like you need a relationship right now. Okay? You're focused on yourself. As I said, you're in your bag and focused on your own purpose. All right? That's why you're taking your time. You got the Two of Cups coming out here. So you feel like you're in the energy of you can do it alone. Or you've been in this relationship and it hasn't gone anywhere. It's at a standstill. Somebody's trying to sell you a dream and you see that. So you're deciding to drop whatever this is. Okay? For your first house, you're dropping something long standing. That could be a relationship and it could be a relationship with your job. Now you got this, or your work you do. You got the you got the Five of Wands in your sixth house of what you do for work. Could be deciding, hey, I've been in this competition too damn long, not going anywhere. It's time for me to move the fuck on, okay? And do something for myself. Become an entrepreneur. Start my own business. Let's move on to your clarify this Tower in your second house. Because she probably pulling off your energy, sweetheart. That's why you're dreaming about her. The Tower, or either you pulling off of hers. Now, this landed on my hand sideways, so I'm going to keep it like that. You got the Eight of Wands. That is crossing this Tower energy in your second house. So, look, like I said, somebody's trying to make something happen. This Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody mama, somebody wife, and somebody's home, okay? Could be a Cancer, I don't know. But it's very emotional. They're trying to make some shit shake. Something's coming out at them. They're trying to stall the inevitable. Somebody's trying to stall the inevitable in their finances. All right. Eight of Wands crossing. Six of Wands. So this gives me the energy again of this being a global thing with finances, a financial institution or a bank, some type of banking system that's getting ready to be blown the fuck up, exposed about how they've been handling their business, because you got the Six of Wands here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, energy heavy right now in your second house, okay? This is about public recognition, being seen. Something's being seen, okay? Some type of backfire, some shit finna go down. You know, it's a lot of stuff going on right now in the news. Okay? A lot of stuff's being seen. A lot of people having towers. Be careful with the type of communication that you're letting come into your aura, into your crown. Okay? A lot of this information is to convolute your thinking so you won't have clarity. So you will walk away from the promise that God has given you, from the promise that is already here that has not manifested yet in the physical. Okay? So be very careful about the communication that you are taking in. Either that's on social media, Facebook, Threads, Instagram, TikTok, whatever. Talking to myself as well. Okay? My sister had to talk me off of a cliff last night because a lot of things are being put out to trigger you, okay? To change your perspective on something. So just be very careful about what you're listening to, okay? The Bible says guard your ears, guard your heart, okay? Guard your eyes. Be careful about what you're looking at. Okay, let's move on. Since we're talking about the third house of communication, it's 10 of Cups in reverse for your third house. You got the Temperance in reverse. I'm telling you. It's a group of people, and this could be your family, that are cursing. I don't know who they cursing at, but I know it's a whole group of people going to bat with each other. It's like karmic versus karmic right now, okay? In this spiritual world. Hey, Sully. So you're not guarding your ears or your eyes because you're watching me. Okay. Have a good day, sweetie. So, a whole family is cursing each other out. Temperance in reverse. Sagittarius energy, fire energy again. Things are not balanced. Things were done in haste, and it's a lot of arguments going on, okay? A lot of back and forth. People are saying shit without thinking. So, a lot of secrets are coming out. And this could be about this financial situation in the second house. Okay? About who did what, who spent what, who signed what contract, who was supposed to be do what and didn't. Let's move on to this Queen of Pentacles in reverse in the fourth house. Somebody's baby mom or mommy. Disgusted, greedy. Yeah. Fourth house, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You got the Queen of Cups in the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, so I don't know if this is a sister of yours or somebody that you consider to be a sister. This could be your mom. This could be your sibling. Somebody very close is trying to get you to invest in something, Queen of Cups. This is the Queen of Cups and this is the Seven of Cups, okay? So you're working very hard at something and somebody else is not. Or somebody else who's greedy is trying to invest into you. Be very careful about the communication that you are receiving right now. It is meant to confuse you and convolute your thinking so you won't have clarity. So if you know a person is low vibrational in your home, then you have to know the truth of that person. Just because they're your mother or your sister or your aunt or whoever, and they're supposed to love you and have your best interests at heart, does not mean that they're going to do that. This particular person is trying to save their ass, and they'll take anybody's energy in order to do that. Period. Period. In your fourth house. Cancer in the moon. Nine of Pentacles. Somebody's looking at somebody like a fucking lick here. So whatever, it's like your energy is very sacred. Okay? And it's powerful. That's what I'm getting out of this fourth house here. This fourth house energy. What's the Seven of Pentacles and Queen of Cups? The Hierophant. It's a lot of people in your fourth house here. You got the Queen of Wands coming out. You got the Queen of Cups here. Then you got the Three of Cups. Okay? With this Queen of Cups. See, and then you got the Hierophant here. That's another sign of some type of organization going on with this Ten of Cups in reverse in your third house of communication here. Somebody's coming up with some type of plan. Some women in your family, but take this how it resonates. It could be men. Okay? Men energies acting like bitches. But somebody is the lead. And they're saying, hey, this person got that. Let's convince them. You know what I'm saying? With the Three of Cups here. And this could be a group of folks deciding to live together for financial reasons. But at the same time, it's still a trick. It's some trickery going on in your fourth house. Okay? With a lot of folks. Three of Cups is friends. Partying, living it up. This Hierophant represents a higher authority, though. You know? This is some type of scheme. And maybe it is about selling homes. Maybe this is a group of realtors or something. I don't know. But the first energy out was the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, so take heed. Take heed. Fifth house of relationships, creativity. Nine of cups crossing. Damn. Got the Ace of Wands in reverse. This Ace of Wands in reverse with this nine, clarifying this Nine of Cups coming out sideways. That's about a relationship, okay? That's also about some creativity. Like I said earlier in the read, somebody trying to manifest or was trying to manifest off of your energy here. They're not able to do that anymore. And somebody is a slut. Somebody's a slut. This could very well be this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, who could be a male or a female. Somebody a slut. And there's a lot of folks here in this fourth house. Sixth house. Let me hurry up. These just came on now. I'm going to put them back in the deck because I ain't even shuffle really good. Sixth house. Okay. King of Wands keep coming out. Flipped out twice. Okay. So this King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, this is a boss energy. Okay. And your sixth house, this might be somebody, this could be you or somebody that you work with. Okay. But this person is competition, or they view you as competition. If this ain't you, this is somebody that's getting ready to try to say something to you. That's going to cause conflict, internal conflict. This is to cause internal conflict, okay? Internal competition. It's to make you feel like you're not enough in your sixth house, Virgo energy. Yeah, look, King of Cups in reverse. There it is. Now, those two kings. So, this is the person, whoever this is that you're working with. Somebody's very emotionally detached here, okay? Somebody that you're working with or working for, very emotionally detached. King of Wands, Five of Wands. This Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but the King of Cups is Scorpio energy, all right? Somebody to say anything, like I said, they're trying to get in your head, affect your crown, to affect you internally, to have you conflicted on the inside at this job here. Maybe that's why you're feeling like you need to do something alone. Okay? You've been going through that too much, and then it's causing a tower, or it may cause a tower in your second house of finances, or you see that this person is getting ready to go down, or this company is getting ready to go down. Somebody want to marry you. Somebody want to marry you or get some type of contract with you. Now, I'm talking to the high vibrational people here. All right? And this person, you could already be with this person physically in a home. Or this person is talking about getting a home with you. You understand what I'm saying? They want you to sign a marital contract so you can save their ass. Don't fall for it. Be careful about the communication that you are listening to right now. Hey. Fifth house. Hey, from Rwanda. What is going on? From Rwanda. Fifth house. I know. Fifth house. You got the Knight of Cups. Yeah. So somebody's been bullshitting with you in your fifth house of relationships, romantic relationships for a very long time. You could have found out something yesterday, or your Valentine's Day didn't go quite right. Okay. Something got cut off, or something was at a standstill, or you see somebody is just gaslighting you. Okay. Trying to lead you on in a certain situation, but not really giving you any long term energy. Okay. For the long term, for the long run. It's Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, y'all. That's giving me strong ancestor energy here. That's here to bring the truth. So if you're a person that talks to their ancestors, okay, you believe in your ancestors, they're here with you right now to help bring some type of calm to this situation, because there's a lot of low vibrational people in your energy right now. You are high vibrating. You are doing right to stay by yourself right now in your first house. You feel like you should go at it alone. Okay, start your own path or stay on your own path. Keep people at your business. Great decision. Okay, great decision. Second house of finances is looking good. Something is going to happen for you. Good. Okay, you about to get some type of finances coming to you. Of course, there's this energy in this fourth house. This mother energy here could be your own mama, be your own folks. Okay, that's always trying to send negative shit at you, trying to keep you from a certain thing, but that person is not gonna stop any damn thing. Okay. Third house, somebody angry. It's just a recap. Gemini energy. Going back and forth. Real double-minded energy. Real double-minded communication in your third house. Shit ain't balanced at all. This is arguments. This is disputes. Okay? I want to say the Ten of Swords going to come out in this bitch of the third house. Because some folks is mad. Page of Cups in reverse. Very immature people. People are acting like kids. They're saying childish shit. Some shit ain't working. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody's not able to work with someone anymore. Someone's not able to continue on with their work. If you are a speaker or you are dealing with someone who does that, they're not able to do that anymore, okay? Got the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune here. Somebody mouth could have cashed a check or something. You know what that saying is. Wrote a check their ass can't cash. With the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune. There's somebody getting ready to be picked up. Maybe at their job. Yeah. Yeah. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody got way too greedy. It's a lot of Pentacles. Somebody was really trying to affect your life, Empress. But look. Empress. Justice. Page of Pentacles. Okay? That abundance is coming, whether that's in the form of money or the form of love or just world peace is coming. High Priestess, you know it, you feel it. You know it and you feel it. You're getting stronger by the day. Okay? And your tests and trials make you stronger. Okay? So, Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior. You are most definitely a warrior, all right? You may be wounded or may feel tired, but hey, this is coming. Your justice is coming, baby. Libra energy. See that? Somebody want to give you an offer, Empress. They think you're so intuitive. As long as it ain't this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. All right? This trick, this magician, this dark magician here, that you're very close to this person. But this person is coming to an end. Period. Watch who you talking to at your job. Hey. You need to go get checked out. If you went out for Valentine's Day and you slept with somebody just because you was lonely, you need to go get checked out. Let's move on to the career and oracle. Hey, wonderful nature. You say something about it. That's where you from? All right, let's move on to the career and life oracle deck. Let's see what's going on, okay? In your career and your life. This is the deck I'm using, y'all. Career and life oracle deck. Hey, Elizabeth. Career and life for the collective. What do they need to know? The spirit, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. What do you want them to know from this day? For their greatest and highest good here. What you want them to know? For high vibrating individuals only. Take everything how it resonates, y'all. Alright? From the career and life oracle deck. Career and life. At the bottom of the deck, you got beginning. It's a good time to start a new job or a whole new career. You have creative ideas that get noticed. Build a nest egg for the future. Okay, that's at the bottom of the deck, y'all. All right, career and life, Holy Spirit. What you want them to know? Woo. All right, on the table and flashback. Now, these cards came out in reverse. I don't usually read my oracle cards in reverse. I'm going to turn them over. Time to put your demands on the table and get serious about what you want. Ask for a raise, a promotion, or a step up. Okay? Time to put your demands on the table and ask for what you want, collective. The second card that popped out for you was flashback. People from the past return. You may work with a previous coworker or take back an old job. You get a second chance. Now remember, this came out in reverse. I'm not taking it in reverse. But just remember that. Stay away from something from the past. That's an important message. I was supposed to say that to you. Okay? Stay away from something in the past. Alright? People from the past are going to be returning. Hence the arguments in your third house of communication. You may, I'm telling you, somebody's about to skyrocket in their level up. You're leveling up in some type of way. Okay? Either in your energy or financially. But you're leveling up in some type of way, and a lot of people don't like it. I mean, your own family may be talking about you in your house. Okay? About what you're doing, the type of work that you're doing, who she thinks she is, or who does he think he is, you know? If you go back to an old job, just know somebody is there that doesn't like you. They're jealous of you. They're trying to make you get into your head. They're trying to attack your crown right now at your job, okay? Or in this business, or whoever you're working with. They're trying to make you cloudy up here. Remember that. Virgo energy. They're being very intentional about it. What else? Star power. You need engaging work that will let your talent shine. You are a natural actor and influencer. You attract fame and fortune. What did I just say? I said somebody's status is about to go up. You are about to level up, okay? in your energy or in your job, in your finances. You're about to level up. You are a star. I'm talking to a star here. So please be very careful about the past. If you're in the star energy, this is the season of Aquarius, okay? The Aquarius represents the star in tarot. If you are this star, be careful about going back to people from the past and working with people from the past, okay? There might be those same people that didn't believe in you, didn't want to help you, and now they want to work with you. Make it make sense. Timing at the bottom of the deck, this clock here. It's all in the timing right now. Pull another card to see if you need to do it now. Wait a while and make a different decision, but we're not going to pull another card. But you do have time in the clock. It's all in the timing right now. Think about what you say before you say it. Think about signing all contracts. Tower in the second house. That's very important in this read. What else? But you are a star. It's time to let your gift shine, y'all. You're the star. Education. You may need to take a class or do research to find a better position. Or you may find yourself writing a book or teaching others. That makes sense. Okay? That makes sense. That also makes sense in your third house. Okay? You may be writing a book. Okay? You may be a teacher. And they're like, oh, who she thinks she is? Who she thinks she teaching? They think they know everything. And people just talking and running their damn mouth. But you got education here, so it might be a need for you to learn a little bit more, okay? Or start writing that book, okay? To educate others if you got into that level where you can. What else? You may be an educator. Or getting ready to be an educator. Perspective. If you change the way you look at things, you can see everything in a brand new light that will help you get to where you want to be. And this is a black swan, y'all. So you might be a black sheep in the family, or you might stand out, or you might be different or just odd. You might have felt like that your whole life, okay? But change your perspective. Like in your first house, when you had the Knight of Pentacles, you're changing your perspective. Because you're like, maybe you were doing a thing and you thought it was going to be great with somebody else. But now you're changing your perspective to say, hey, I don't need anybody else. This person or this energy is dragging me down. I'm supposed to do this on my own. Or you come to some type of clarification that I'm supposed to do something on my own, okay? And you start looking at your life and your purpose in a whole different perspective, okay? Because somebody else has been feeding you your purpose. And it wasn't your purpose. It was their purpose. It was some shit that they were projecting onto you. So Spirit is saying, look at this shit in another perspective, okay? This also brings me back to your sixth house where you had the Five of Wands and that King of Cups in reverse. And you came out as the King of Wands. Someone is trying to change your perspective because they're in competition with you. All right? It's time for you to take a good look at everybody around you. Locked. Work you want may not be in reach now. You can take a temp position while awaiting an opening. Your new place offers job security. That takes me back to the Knight of Pentacles in your first house. Remember we had that in Aries and Mars? In Mars, excuse me. So the Knight of Pentacles is all about taking your time, okay? Slow and steady wins the race. So although you may not, be able to jump into what you want to jump into right now, you may not be able to, you might not be able to see the money or make that move, but time is of the essence here. We got that too. And it's time for you to change. While you're waiting, change your perspective on your situation, okay? Write down what you want. Get clear about what you want. Learn more about yourself. What else? And then this is a lock, but you already got the key. This card is saying locked, but look, you already got the key, and then it's not even locked. So that's another energy of you being still at this moment. Okay? Okay, then you got frozen. Frozen. There may be a hiring freeze or no new work right now. Being aloof can leave you out in the cold. A warm follow-up gets you in the door. See, this is a lot of energy of you being still at this moment. See, locked, frozen. And I said you already got the key and the lock's not even locked, okay? But things may be being slow. And then you got frozen, but everybody knows shit gonna melt eventually. You understand what I'm saying? So this is the energy of you being still at this moment. Because somebody waiting on you to make a move or to fuck up. You see what I'm saying? People from the past. Spirit is also saying, while you're in this energy, do not concentrate on them. Concentrate on you. Like I said, find out what it is you really want to do. You're supposed to be journaling right now. If you're a comedian, like this is an example. If you're a comedian, try out new jokes. Write some new jokes. Okay? If you're a writer, try out new audiences. All right? If you're a teacher, learn something new that can help the world, the collective. And if you are waiting, because even with this frozen card, it's a big ice pick here. So you know an ice pick breaks through ice. So you have everything you need to break through, to unlock. You have the key. You got everything. You just need to change your perspective while you're waiting. Or get educated a little bit more, okay? Or start writing memos, memoirs, things of that nature. Keep busy. Stay high vibrating. What else? Long time. An opportunity. Yeah, whatever opportunity you're getting ready to get, it's going to be so much more than you expected, okay? It's like you're looking at something, you got your eye on something right now, and God making you wait because you think what you want is big, but it's just like this. And what God got for you is, you understand what I'm saying? An opportunity could turn into a long-term career move, or you will be asked to commit to a position in exchange for money. This is right up under star power. All right? This could also be talking about a relationship that I said is here. It may not be manifested in the physical yet, but you do have a partnership that is here, all right, that is going to help you get into this star power or help catapult you, okay, into this tower of financial blessings that's getting ready to come into your life. So if you're feeling stuck right now, change your perspective, because things are working in the background for your good. For your good. Believe that. Have faith that God is working everything out for your good. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this at the bottom of the bed. Look at that cat. Independence. That's for my sis. And let me be your energy. This is for you, sis. It's time to go out on your own and create your own business, or try something well outside your comfort zone. That's the first thing I said, okay, in the beginning of the reading, when you got the Knight of Pentacles in your first house. That's the first thing I said. And you got the Two of Cups in reverse. I said that you're seeing that being with somebody else is not working out for you. You're now seeing that it's time to work by yourself and work alone. That's what I said. And there it is. God setting you up for something big. And it's going to be big. God is about to blow your mind. All right, now you got God's gonna open the windows of heaven, pour me out a blessing. Won't be room to contain it. Don't even try to explain it. But it's gonna be big. See? That's the energy I'm getting. It's gonna be big. You better believe it. Flexibility. That's what you got next. Flexibility. Let's read it. That's okay. All right? You'll need to see in the dark to maneuver the coming changes. While it seems extreme, just hang in there. This too shall pass. Now you got this big moon energy out here. And I believe that is directly connected to your fourth house of that Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You got somebody greedy around you that's trying to come up off of you. Hey, LGBT community. So look, you got this owl here. This owl, no, this is not an owl, this is a bat. Okay, on this card, you know, bats are nocturnal. You understand what I'm saying? So this card is saying you're going to need to see through some shit. You got the High Priestess doing your read, so it's going to take you to see through a veil. To see through people. Okay? That's trying to trip you up in some type of way. Whatever it is, you're going to get through it. I keep telling you that. You're going to have to make some maneuver around some shit. All right? You're going to have to hang somebody on a rope that was planning to hang you with that same rope. It's time for you to start praying and listen to your own intuition at this time, okay? Not the words of other people, not the words of tarot readers, not the words of these people on the internet. Your own intuition. What is God telling you to do? One more card. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Again. I'm going to put these cards to the side and I'm going to talk about those in just a second. One more card. Moving up. Now that came out in reverse, but we're not taking it in reverse. You are increasing your power and status. You may get a promotion or move to a better home or office. You climb the ladder of success. That's right up under perspective. So the way you thought you were going to get to a certain point ain't the way you're going to get there. Okay? We can all make our plans of what we're going to do, how we're going to do it. But God is the ultimate author of our life. Okay? And He'll let us know what He wants us to do and how He wants us to do it. All right? So that tower in your second house, there might be Him tearing down some shit so you can build back up on solid ground. Now, let's talk about these cards that was at the bottom of the deck here. You got power position. You're being promoted or called to lead. Time to step up into your sovereignty. Okay? Your independence. All right? And you're being called to lead and guide others with compassion. So yes, you are a leader here. Somebody who had you, who had access to you, knew all of this. Okay? But they weren't the leader that you thought they were. You put too much energy into somebody who put no energy into you. So you left that situation. First house, 2 of Cups in reverse. You're working alone right now. Sovereignty. You're being called to lead. You can't do that. You're the leader. You don't need nobody leading you to do a goddamn thing. All right? Like I said, listen to God. Listen to God. Okay? Your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides. You're a leader. You're getting ready to power up. That's a crest right there. All right? That's like empress energy. Okay? That's life force energy right there. You kings and queens that I'm talking to. You've been playing the background for a very long time. And it's time for you to come on up. Some people waiting on you. that need your help. Then you got shedding. So it took you a lot to come up out of this, okay, and see yourself as God sees you. You're starting to outgrow your work situation. Hence that sixth house with that the King of Cups in reverse with that Five of Wands who's competing with you, okay? Who's spewing hate towards you, whether you know it or not. Could be a man or a woman. You need to set higher goals and standards. You work well in healing and in medicine. So somebody here, you need to shed that old skin. All right? God is calling you to a level up. You're not going to be able to hang around the old people you used to hang around, okay? Or do the old things that you used to do. Everything that you do or say now that you know better can and will be held against you in a court of heaven. You understand what I'm saying here? You are being held to a higher standard now. You got this star power coming out here. It's time to educate yourself on how to be that leader. Change your perspective, okay? Learn how a leader is supposed to move, okay? Learn how a leader is supposed to encourage. Learn how to lead a team, how to uplift someone else and not be their competition, but to help them reach their goals, okay? So if your path has been all about you, and making that money, okay, that's why you're frozen and you're locked right now in a position. I just got that. That's why God wants you to look at it in a different perspective. Yeah, he gave you all of these gifts, okay? All of these talents. And at one point you thought it was just for you to make money. No. That's why he got you locked and frozen right now. You got somebody locked and frozen right now in the dark night of the soul, or just reviewing their life to become what he made you to become. He's showing you some things. That's why he's saying you got to be able to see in the light, see in the dark right now. To see this, you're going to have to be able to see through the bullshit. Okay? Take off the rose-colored glasses because you are going somewhere. Your money is increasing. Okay? Your friends group going to increase. People going to be looking at you, watching you. You may need security. And you got this relationship coming into fruition for you. Look, investment. Then you got investment. So invest in your education and make some big plans for the future. Take calculated risks, but save something to fall back on. All right? So you got two cards of investment and education here. So if you do that, if you invest in yourself, it's time to invest in yourself. Okay? These oracle cards are just confirming what I already told you during the tarot read. Invest in yourself. Invest in some gold and some silver at this time. Invest in your calculations and take some risk. Some calculated risk though. Virgo energy. Be very specific in who you talk to. Communication is key. All right? Last but not least, you got timing. That showed itself again. It's all in the timing right now. They say pull another card. It's all in the timing right now. That's why you're locked and you're frozen. It's something you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be working on yourself. Change your perspective while you're waiting. You say pull another card. So, what's up, Spirit? Please answer. You need to come up with a strategy. If the strategy you're currently processing through right now is not working, you need to do another one, okay? This is chess, not checkers. You need a step-by-step plan. Didn't I just say Virgo energy? They strategize. That's what they're good at. You need a step-by-step plan of attack to reach the next level. Get the advice of someone who is already where you want to go. So get in touch with a professional. All right. Educate yourself about investments, especially if you're trying to go into the stock market. Okay. Really know what you're doing before you start doing that. Before you start playing around with the stocks. All right. All right. So that's it. That's a pretty good read. Sometimes when you're in a job, you will outgrow your your supervisor. Say somebody hired you and they taught you all they know. Now you are surpassing them. So you have become better than the master, right? You have become better than the teacher. That's a situation that's going on right now in your workplace. Okay? So maybe it is time for you to work alone. Get you a step-by-step strategy to start your own business. You know what I'm saying? Or a step-by-step strategy to move along to someone who is not threatened by your energy, about what you know. Because whoever you're working with now is very threatened because you have surpassed them. So your supervisor or whoever, your boss, they're stuck. They're the ones frozen and they're the ones locked. Okay? It's like they can't learn anymore. You are continuing your education, and they don't have to be enrolling in school. You can be doing your own research. But you are shedding that student vibe because you are becoming the master. Okay? And that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to always elevate and move on. So don't ever be ashamed of that. You're always supposed to shed your skin. Okay? And grow. That's how you're going to help the world. That's how you're going to help your kids. That's how you're going to help yourself. You have to grow and evolve. I said grow. I was trying to say grow and evolve at the same time. Okay? So that's a new word. So you have to grow. Yeah. Make your standards a little bit higher. You guys are about to be promoted, y'all. These knives are on this crest that I'm looking at, okay? And this power position card. That's just giving me a protection spell, all right? Maybe you need to do some type of protection prayers or protection work, okay? Yeah. So, thank y'all for watching Elevation Works. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys later. Leave me some messages down in the comments. Nice messages, not mean messages, okay? Yeah. Let's see who else was on here. Hey, Nora. Thank y'all for the likes. Somebody's expecting to go to jail and just waiting on somebody to come and pick them up.